Today in this video we are going to talk about 10 best places to visit in Portugal. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Every region has its own diverse attractions, and finding the best place to go depends largely on your own interests. If you're after sun-kissed beaches and aquatic adventures, look to the Algarve. For historic architecture-filled towns with a rich, traditional dining scene, make your way to Évora. For such a small country, Portugal packs a punch. From cosmopolitan cities and out-of-the-way towns and villages, to lively beach resorts and spectacular national parks, this diminutive nation offers an incredibly diverse range of visitor attractions. Here is the list of 10 best places to visit in Portugal. Let's start. Number 10. Lisbon. 7 iconic hills overlook Lisbon's postcard-perfect panorama of cobbled alleyways, white domes and grand civic squares, a captivating scene, crafted over centuries. The Portuguese capital is packed with galleries to browse and castles to explore. And the city has enough pastel de nata spots to satisfy even the most sweet-toothed visitor. By night, Lisbon's party people take over, filling old-school drinking dens that burst into life once the sun goes down. Number 9. Évora. Deep in the heart of the Alentejo is Évora, one of the most beguiling destinations in Portugal. Renowned for its amazing ensemble of well-preserved monuments, Évora deserves close and unhurried scrutiny. The historical significance of Évora and the unspoiled condition of its architectural treasures has won it coveted UNESCO World Heritage Site status. But you'll also be taken with the city's delightful market town ambience and down-to-earth personality. It's a pleasure to wander and shop through its Moorish alleys, browse engaging museums, and lunch in attractive squares, where you're considered a guest rather than a tourist. Number 8. Abidos. What does a king give his queen for a wedding present? For the lucky queens of Portugal, it was the achingly pretty town of Abidos, a custom that prevailed for hundreds of years. These days, it's gifted to the general public, and it's certainly worth the hour's drive north out of Lisbon to reach it. Abidos is an artist's dream. An assortment of whitewashed cottages, cafes, and handicraft stores lining a series of narrow, cobbled streets are completely enclosed by sturdy medieval walls. A museum on the town's attractive square includes rare works of art by the 17th century painter. Number 7. Setúbal Peninsula. South of Lisbon, the Setúbal Peninsula has long been the weekend playground of Lisboetas. A ferry ride, followed by a short bus or bicycle ride, takes you to the Costa da Caparica, a seemingly endless beachfront that gets wilder and less crowded the further south you go. If you want a surf lesson, some downtime on the sands or a meal overlooking the lapping waves, this is the place to come. Number 6. Sintra. Less than an hour by train from the capital, Sintra feels like another world, and it's a great option for a day trip away from the city hubbub. Forested hillsides form the backdrop to this storybook setting, with imposing castles, mystical gardens, strange mansions and centuries-old monasteries hidden among the trees. Number 5. The Minho. The Portuguese have a special fondness for the Minho, a verdant region of vineyard-covered valleys, mountainous wilds, isolated beaches and picturesque river towns that seem little changed by time. The gateway to the region is Braga, a city with Roman ruins, a fabled medieval and tranquil flower-trimmed plazas sprinkled with outdoor cafes and restaurants. Number 4. Doro Valley. One of Portugal's most beautiful areas lies just east of Porto. Here, the meandering Rio Douro flows past towering hillsides covered by the steeply terraced vineyards that make up Europe's oldest demarcated wine region. Whether you come by boat, train or car to the Doro Valley, you'll be rewarded with astonishing views at every turn, especially as you near the lovely village of Pinhao in the heart of the region. Number 3. Coimbra. Portugal's most atmospheric college town, Coimbra rises steeply from the Rio Mondego, and its handsome medieval quarter houses one of Europe's oldest universities. Students roam the narrow streets clad in black capes, while the sound of fado, Portugal's soulful traditional style of music, drifts through the Moorish town gates towards the stained glass windows of the historic Café Santa Cruz. Grown-ups will appreciate the town's student-driven nightlife and the medieval lanes of the steeply stacked historic center. Number 2. The Algarve. Sunseekers have much to celebrate in Portugal. Along the south coast, the Algarve is famed for its gorgeous and varied coastline, and you can join the crowds on the people-packed sands at major resorts or find seaside peace on dramatic wild beaches backed by wind-carved cliffs. Days are spent playing in the waves, taking long oceanfront strolls, or surfing some of Europe's most memorable breaks. Number 1. Braga. Braga is one of Portugal's grandest cities. Located in the north of the country. To wander Braga's historic quarter is to enter a predominantly 18th century world of handsome mansions and striking palaces. A number of spruce parks and gardens break up the austere granite veneer that characterizes much of the architecture. So this is our today's video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or hit the bell icon. We will meet again with another interesting topic. Till then, stay safe and stay happy.